Do you think that beauty sleep is a real thing? Really and truly? Do you believe that? Actually, when you are considering ways to maintain or obtain a youthful look, getting enough rest is one of the most effective things you can do, and yet it's usually overlooked. Hi, I'm Michelle Fox from Michelle Fox Beauty, and this month we are going to give away some of my top beauty secrets. And each one that we'll talk about this month, I believe, is something unexpected. And today it's sleeping. Sometimes I feel like people that don't sleep a lot think that that's a strength, that they brag that they only slept for 3 hours or 4 hours, or women that are so busy that they're up until midnight and they're up at 5:30 and they justify it as, well, there's just so much to do. I have no other choice. I want to let you know that getting enough rest is essential for your health, and it will also benefit your appearance. And we reach an age, oftentimes, where we feel that we're willing to do just about anything to get back to that youthful glow, the taut skin, the look of our youth. And when I tell you that it could be as simple as making sure that you get enough rest, I can almost feel you roll your eyes, but it's true. And it's been proven by science. Sleep is important. I used to feel embarrassed of the fact that I know my body, I know my limitations, and I have the best days ever. I look the best, feel the best, I have the most clarity when I get 9 hours of sleep. I'm sorry. 8 to 9, I guess 7 to 9 is okay, but eight is the sweet spot for most people. If you're getting less than 8 hours of sleep, you really need to reevaluate how you're structuring your day. I know that not everyone has complete control over this if you have a newborn or you're caring for someone, but I'm talking about making it a priority, making you a priority, and why this is important. I think that's the thing. We don't think it's important. We push it down the list like, well, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how late I stay up. I just have to get everything done, and I get up when I get up. I get up when I have to go to work. It does matter. These things, it is time to orchestrate your day instead of the tail wagging the dog, that you take charge of things. So, I'm going to explain why you want to get enough sleep, meaning the benefits that you're going to get from it. And then I'll give you some tips on how to get better sleep. I know not everyone can sleep. And definitely as I'm getting older, it is harder to get to sleep. I might be able to go to bed from 11 to 8, not always, but do I sleep? Do I actually fall asleep and feel rested in the morning? Not always. So there are some things that we can do, some strategies that we can incorporate. So the first reason why we need to get enough sleep is because that is when our body repairs and regenerates. Our cells are literally regenerating overnight, and that includes our skin cells. Collagen and elastin is what is responsible for keeping our skin supple and firm. And when we interrupt the process that it's going through at night in order to rejuvenate, we are doing damage to our skin, and we will see less elasticity. We will see sagging skin and an increase in fine lines and wrinkles. It's a fact, Jack. So even though we're sleeping, our body is working hard to repair and regenerate damaged cells. The next reason is hormone balance. Sleep regulates the hormone levels in our body, including those that impact skin health. Lack of sleep can increase the hormone cortisol, which can contribute to inflammation and breakouts. On the other hand, getting enough sleep can increase the production of the hormone that stimulates collagen, and that is something that is going to keep us looking younger longer. Poor sleep also has a negative impact on mental health. So, number three would be mental health. It can affect your physical appearance. I think we all know that when we feel bad about ourselves, when we're feeling down, when we're feeling discouraged, depressed, overwhelmed, we take less time really to do anything for ourselves. We don't feel positive about our appearance, and it has lack of sleep has been linked to increased levels of anxiety and depression that leads to fatigue, lack of motivation, and a decreased interest in self-care. And so it's a vicious cycle. You aren't sleeping well, you're depressed, you're overwhelmed, you're dragging, then you don't have the energy to take care of yourself, then you look in the mirror and you just don't look your best, and so then that makes you feel really discouraged, like you're just such a loser, and you become even more down on yourself, and it just goes down, 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 down. It's not a good place to be, and I think many of us have been there. Like when you have a breakup or something. But if you are making a habit of lacking sleep, if you are one of these people that don't value your sleep or don't prioritize your sleep, you may not realize that that's where the moodiness is coming from. That is where the anxiety is coming from. Sleep will help you get your emotions under control, will help you get your mental balance back where it needs to be. All right. So now that we know why sleep is important, let's talk about some tips for getting better sleep. The first one is to establish a bedtime routine. That reminds me of being a kid in school and my mom saying, okay, get your clothes out that you're going to wear tomorrow, get them out the night before so that you don't have to think about it in the morning when you're tired. She taught me I had a routine. I would finish my homework, I would get out my clothes for the next morning, kind of figure out what was, what I needed the next day. Like, what did I need to bring to school? Did I need money? And when I went to bed at the same time. And I knew when I woke up to the alarm, I knew exactly what I was going to do. And I knew that I had given myself enough time to get ready. So it was a routine. But for me, it wasn't just the bedtime routine, but it was even the waking up routine. And it just established a sense of peace and calm. And it allows your body to get in a rhythm that if you have a bedtime routine, your body knows, okay, we're getting ready to wind down. This should not include the use of electronics. For reasons that I don't fully understand, that actually is stimulating us because we're looking at those different lights and it's stimulating something in our brain that is not helping us relax. So, our bedtime routine is sans electronics, okay? We want to create a calming environment. And if that just means turning down the lights, putting on some soft music, whatever you find soothing. I just like being in my pajamas. To me, just taking, my daytime clothes off, putting on my pajamas, taking my makeup off, I'm in a different mode. I'm in relaxation mode. And so it doesn't take much for me. So just decide what it takes for you. Do you want a glass of wine every evening? Why not, right? Uh, do you enjoy the music, that kind of stuff? Do you want to write in a journal? Sometimes just having a pet sit with you while you watch an hour of television is very calming and relaxing for both of you. So, what is it that makes you feel relaxed in the evening? Limit the physical stimulants. So, the nicotine, caffeine, alcohol, all of these things will literally keep you awake. I think we know that, but sometimes we're not very careful about it. When we get our 3 o'clock latte, is that what's keeping you up at night? I have my 2 giant cups of coffee in the morning when I get up, and really that's it. Unless I'm really, really, really dragging, then I might splurge on another one a little bit later. But for the most part, I don't drink coffee after noon. And I would say that it's important that you think about that, or evaluate that or consider that a possible factor if you're having difficulty sleeping. You want to invest in a quality mattress, and I'm going to add pillows, sheets, blanket, the whole thing. I've had the pleasure of sleeping at a few different hotels recently, and wow, hotels have come a long way. Like I sleep like a dream. Like I sleep like people are supposed to sleep. I lay down, I'm out, I sleep all the way until morning and I wake up and nothing hurts and I just feel like what is this magic? And I look online and it's like the hotels are famous for the quality mattresses and the pillows and the bedding that they have. Yeah, it's pricey. So you want to decide, what aspect of this do you want to get first, but it's worth it. It's worth it. You may also need to incorporate relaxing techniques, something that you can actually do to help yourself relax. Not all of us can relax when somebody tells us to relax. So you can incorporate things like stretching and yoga, meditation, prayer, journaling. All of these things not only promote relaxation, but can really help you feel that you understand what happened during your day and you can feel grounded and then motivated and centered so that you know where to start tomorrow. It's a wonderful practice. So, if any of these are speaking to you, let me know in the comments, either on my blog or on YouTube. Let me know if you agree, disagree, if you've been using these tips, or if you have something to add. That is always helpful. I want to show you something that I have available to you as a free resource, and I'm actually pretty proud of it. So I'm going to throw that on the screen real quick. Let me get it up here. This is one of the freebies that I've had available for a while, but I've updated it, and I'm going to just zip through it. But I put together like some ways to wake up looking younger, basically, but it includes things like decompressing before bed, establishing a bedtime. And of course, I do discuss skincare products and things of that nature. And at the very end, I give you a resource list of recommended products, things where you can shop on Amazon. But even beyond that, everything that I mention, I give you either an article to read or someplace to go online where you can get more information. So I'm pretty proud of it. I think that you will really enjoy getting that information. So this is called the 10, let's flip back. 10 easy ways to wake up looking younger without painful injections, tedious laser treatments, or expensive cosmetic surgery. Doesn't she look so well rested and about half my age? But there we go. So if you would like to get that freebie, what's fun about it to me is that if you view it online, anything that's underlined is a clickable link, and that, like I said, will take you either to a resource like a blog or an article or a shopping source. But like an interactive activity kind of, and then you can also print it and have it as a resource if you would like to do that. So I hope that you take advantage of that. And the link is in the body of my blog. So look for it there, michellefoxonline.com/blog. All righty. That is about it for this week. Next week, we're going to have another secret beauty tip. If you want to guess what you think it is, go ahead and put that in the comments because they're all going to be something different. We're not talking about retinol. We're not talking about skincare. We're talking about other things that we can do that are super important, but maybe neglected in our regular routine that can help us look and feel better. Beauty sleep is a thing. Beauty sleep is real. We need to get enough sleep for the health of our body and to look our youthful best. Okay. Don't feel bad when you realize that you need 8 hours of sleep. Your body is meant to sleep for 8 hours. That's why you need it. That's why you feel like you need it. That's why you feel really tired when you only have 6 hours. It's okay to say, I need more sleep. It's okay to go to bed earlier or to sleep in longer. Don't let anyone make you feel bad about that. You are not a lazy person because you are resting your body. You are able to serve and love and work and play harder because you are well rested. I give you permission to sleep. So, thanks so much for your time and attention. If you got anything out of this, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, Michelle Fox Beauty. If you're on my blog, there's a place all the way at the end where you can click a box and subscribe to my newsletter. So, I appreciate you guys so much, and I will see you next week.